Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. And I am your Sunny Arches. And today we're doing a reading for Aries. Yes, a reading for Aries for this new year um, of 2022 to see, what are we going to deal with in the areas of love, career, and the self. We are going to use the Morgan Greer Tarot deck for our main spread, the arrow spread that'll help us to look at those three areas with overall, underall energies and two advice cards. And then we will take a look at special messages for Aries men for this new year 2022 using the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck. I will give you my intuitive interpretation of the cards, of the message that is being given to you, and then I will read from the book. Keep in mind that when reading the messages from the book, I will try to present it for you. It's divided into three parts: the essence, the invitation, and the medicine. The medicine is in case the card comes out in reverse. So for us, we will read the essence and the invitations for the Aries men. Okay, and for women, we are going to have special messages for our Aries women for this new year 2022 using the Soulful Women guidance cards. Okay, and yes, we do have a book if you're interested. It gives you a bit more of an explanation. However, each card already comes with its own message. Okay, um, so that is what we are going to do today. Just a couple of things. I do love perfumes. I used to collect them before. Then life happened, and I've decided to start up collecting perfumes again. It was definitely something that I enjoyed doing. And it also helps with the shopping, um shopping therapy shopping. You know what I'm talking about, right? So for us, for the fire signs, I have chosen the original Daisy Marc Jacobs perfume. Yes, this is a little sample size. This is the 0.13 fluid ounces. Okay. And I did it because I wasn't sure which one. I didn't even know Marc Jacobs had come out with so many different styles of the Daisy brand. And it's been very interesting to see how, uh, the scents are similar but yet different in their own way. So each of the elements got their own recommended perfume from this collection, and also sometimes we want something new, something different, and this one is the Daisy one. I think this is the original one. It's really nice. It's kind of floral, but not so much so. It's kind of bright, I'm not great at describing perfumes, but that's definitely one I would recommend for the fire signs, when you want something a little soft, more subdued. And um so that's the and it's pretty, and so I always recommend make sure you get your samples, try it out first before you buy the full sizes. All right. And I was really drawn to one of my big ones. I love this perfume, and I have an idea when I want to wear this. Now that I was thinking about it the other day, I'm like, ooh, yes, okay. Um, but I think this is a good one to have, no matter what your element is, no matter your signs or what have you. But just to have it in your collection. Um, and that is the Clinique Happy. This is one. Yeah, it's a big bottle. I love it. And so I did sage before, as you can see in the picture of the thumbnail, and make sure to do that. I just feel like it works better. It helps me to focus. I love the smell of white sage, so I don't use it necessarily just to sage or just to smudge, but I also use it for myself. It's just clearing energies while I'm reading, and just it helps me to focus more on the sign that I'm working on. So I sprayed some Clinique Happy. I really like it. It's kind of refreshing, somewhat invigorating. Um, there's a brightness to it, like a spice of energy kind of thing. I really enjoy it. So I highly recommend it. Again, test it out, check out the sample size, see how you like it. Because, we know too how perfumes can change based on our skin, because our pheromones and hormones and all that, chemical balance and all that stuff. So, but these are two that I definitely recommend. Um, but like I said, I do like the smell of it. Um, yeah, it smells good. So let me put that away. Okay, Aries. There was a couple of other things I do want to say when as I do I'm gonna start getting it ready. Messages for Aries for this new year of 2022. Oh, that smells good. Messages for Aries for this new year of 2022. Okay, so a couple of things I do want to put out there is just, for the sake of clarity and transparency, I do read from the sun sign perspective because I want you to be sure that this is your message, okay? Um, don't force it to resonate with you, but if it does, please feel free to share um, down below, share in the comments. I am going to not make this as long as some of the others, okay? That is my goal. My goal is to shorten my time on the videos. Keep in mind, again, I am not going to clarify the cards. So if you would like more information, check out the About tab on my channel, and it will have all the information that you need there in order to request a personal reading. All right. More. I also want you to keep in mind that my intention here is to guide you to help you get a more clear understanding of what is going on around you. Okay, and why? And then, as a result, because it is your life and you are the one living it, you have to make the best decision that benefits you always. Okay, so I'm just here for guidance. Um, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe too. So that is our spread for our main. Ooh, you have a lot of cards here, Aries. Spirit's definitely. Ooh, oh, okay, Aries. Man. Ooh, I'm trying. Oh, that's a lot. I just need one or two, please, and thank you. The special messages for Aries men for this new year, 2022. Um, there was something else I wanted to say, but even though I do read from the sun sign, jeez. You're welcome to check out your moon and or rising, your Venus, or any other aspect of your natal chart to help you get a bigger and better and clearer picture of what you can expect um, in this new year. Okay. Alrighty. And that is everything. So we're going to get started. I kind of feel like I'm missing something. And I don't know what that is. All right, so here we go. Overall energy for the year, Knight of Cups. Either you are pursuing a love interest or there's a love interest pursuing you, okay? And this could be in any area of your life. So it could be the goals and dreams that you wholeheartedly want to come true. You're trying to make them come true, bring them forth. Um, uh, Kind of like bring it into reality is what I want to say. These are things that you love and hold dear to your heart. Okay. And then the underall energy is this is the main thing you're going to, it's going to be a prominent theme, right? But underneath all that, it's kind of like the north node, south node kind of thing going on, right? So, in respects to the natal chart, the positions in your natal chart, right? So the north node is usually like your rising sign in your first house, and that's I guess it's the way you present yourself, right? And the way that others view you. and the south node is basically your karma, kind of. Um, so I th- during this year, there's going to be a need for you to know when to walk away and to walk away completely, letting it go because it no longer serves you. Not because you're being selfish or because of any of those kinds of negative things, but more because that is in your best interest to leave behind what is no longer serving you, or to leave behind people who are no longer a love interest too as well, right? Things that we hold true and dear to our hearts. You may have to let those things go in order for you to achieve um, what it is that you really want. And things change, and that happens. But I don't want you to be afraid of that. I think it's just an opportunity to start anew without having built or invested so much time and energy, even money, in these areas. So let's take a look at love. What is a theme you're going to see mostly in the area of love? And that is taking a leap of faith and going on a new journey. And I think more than anything, because it is an Aries sign, and we are reading for my lovely Aries. Aries, you are absolutely strong and beautiful and wonderful, lovely people. And I have not had the blessing of coming across many Aries, and I truly wish that I had. Um, it would be awesome. It would be awesome, I think. But I want you to understand this energy and in the way that this is going to be in every aspect of love. This is not just romantic. This is also platonic. In reference to family, friends, the platonic, right? Um, the way you love your parents, the way you love your children, your siblings, right? Grandparents, if different members of the family. That's all love. It's just different types of love. Um, then you can also see this happening in romantic love, maybe even in platonic love. You meeting new friends and new people, and possibly giving yourself the permission, the okay to begin to open up and to make those giant leaps to um, to let someone in, um, or for you to pursue them. Right? It's your choice. It depends on what you believe your role to be in that perspective relationship. Okay. Let's take a look at career. I love this. Career, amazing. So in career, you're going to have a lot of communication coming in. Okay, so there's going to be a need for you to kind of be on top of that type of communication in the workplace. Perhaps some sort of or type of organization needed in order to keep track, to keep records, to keep all your communications documented. And remember, if it's not documented, it hasn't happened. Um, and it could be things that are happening in the workplace that are happening at such a high pace, happening quickly, and therefore you're going to receive these messages quickly as well. So you're going to need to stay on your toes. You're going to need to be able to listen as well, right? Listen to hear and to clearly understand what is being communicated to you. It could be offers. It could come. As a phone call, text message, maybe for interviews. It could be an awareness for you, to let you know, hey, promotions are coming up, raises are coming up, all those kinds of things. So, definitely a lot of it happening this year. Emails can become like your inbox is going to get full. So I think that's probably why I said too that you may need a way to organize all of that communication, so you don't lose anything in the process. All right, let's take a look at yourself. Ah, I like this. This is really nice. This is union within yourself and within your home. Um, I have no idea why. I was fine, and I apologize because I am yawning all of a sudden. So you may be tired as well. So I'm gonna try to keep going with the pace. Um, but stick with me, okay? You got some great cards here. Um, so as far as yourself, I even though it is there's a lot, almost all fire and water. I have not seen air yet or earth, but we see earth here as in reference to the union and the home. Um, so there is a union. Um, and if you're someone who's in special spiritual practices, that could be finally being able to finally communicate with your ancestors and your spiritual team, right? So there may be a need for an altar. You may need to update it. May need to make some changes to your altar. Um, I mean, just looking at the pictures, maybe you want to dedicate some roses, some flowers, some greenery to dress it up, liven it up. Um, but this could also be you within yourself, with your body. This is how you're feeling. Um, you're you're treating your body right. I mean, it sounds so cliche, but like, how else am I gonna say it? But I think it's more of like you're becoming more conscious and more aware, um, and more making more effort to listen to your body, to love on yourself, your body as well, and treat it the way it deserves to be treated. So to have a better and healthier you. And absolutely, I mean, this is union. I mean, this could be all four in all four aspects, right? Um, the mind, the heart, the soul, and mind, heart, body, and soul. There we go. I can't. Man, I am blanking. I am getting so tired. I hope you guys aren't tired. Because if you are, then that's why I'm feeling it. I blame my cancer rising for feeling emotion. I hate it. But I think all in all, I think it's just a matter of you finally being at peace, feeling good, feeling like you are actually home. Um, so I say to that, congratulations to you, Aries, because that can be challenging. Believe it or not, some of us are still searching for home. What is that home and what does it mean to us? What does it look like for us? How do we get there? But you have, for me, if it seems as though you have achieved that, and that is wonderful. But of course, remember, you got to let go of old habits, bad habits, people who are not really there for you, people who are not reciprocating what you're giving. And you may be giving, you're there offering, but if they're not doing the same for you, make sure you let that go. And you could see that in every aspect as well. That's why, again, I say organization with the workplace, because you may enjoy your work and you may enjoy communicating with everyone, but um, be mindful too in the workplace of any kind of gossip or slander, just because this is a card of communication. Remember, like I said, being aware of things that may be coming up. So you want to make sure that you're focused on the right things and not the wrong things. Same in love and same when it comes to yourself. Don't worry about what other people think or say. Um, if they choose to go, let them go. There's no point in letting them stay. And hopefully your offer will be accepted. It's just it may take a minute. Or you may eventually accept that offer. You're just taking a minute because you really want to take care of yourself first. Advice card is the four. We have the four of cups. So don't settle for just anything. Like yes, you're going to be offered certain things, right? The universe is going to say, "Hey, here you go. Here's in the cup. What do you think about this?" You know. But it is a choice. It is up to you to decide whether or not if you want something. So again, Eight of Cups. Um, is this something that you want? Is it not? Is it worth investing so much into it, or are you just better off letting it go? So I think that's important. Um, it, it's not that it's necessarily a test. It's more of trying the universe trying to understand you and you understanding yourself and what it is that you actually want, so that can come true. So the things that you want, your manifestations can come to actual fruition. Okay. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. Very interesting. We have three fours, 4, 4, 4, 2, 8, and it's crazy because eights are double fours, right? Yep. And you can even say like common factors. You have 0, 4, 8. That counting by fours. Um, if that's of any interest to you, if you're into the numerology and the the meanings behind numbers, so that may be interesting for you. So not letting go, um it could be not letting go. Yeah, I'm like not being so being a little frugal with your money is okay, because you want to make sure that not only are you getting what it is that you want, you get, maybe you get a home finally, right? And now there's so many things that you want in your home, and that's not a bad thing. You just want your home to be comfortable. You want your home to reflect the life that you want, right? To reflect you in that home. But you got to be mindful of your spending. So not only do you not want to settle, but you don't want to, be so, you want to hold back on the spending as well. And I think, especially with the times that we're living in, I think we all need to kind of like buckle down a little bit and think twice on what we're spending on. And I mean in reference to things to that, like do I really need like new couch pillows, all right? Or things like that, that they can be expensive, and that's, hey, if you can do it, buy it. But you might need to like hold on a minute, maybe one night cook at home instead of ordering out, just some ideas. So that is your reading for this new year. Pursuing what it is that you want wholeheartedly, that things that you really do love and enjoy, or allowing these things to come in for you. But at the same time, knowing when to walk away from things are not important. It could be walking away from the wrong offers, um, the wrong people, and making sure that you're not giving so much of yourself. Making sure that you're saving your money, saving your generosity, saving your energy as well, I think. All right, Aries. We're going to take a look at the special message for Aries men. Aries men, we have the upper world. The upper world has to do with, yes, with the spiritual world. So it's with your spiritual team. So there may be a need for you to start communicating with them. Remember, I did say earlier, you may finally um, have that connection where you can actually see and communicate with your spiritual team, or you have a clear communication with them where who you basically, like, you've met them, you've seen them in your maybe in your dreams, in your meditations, whenever that period has come, right? And now you have an open line of communication with them. So you know that your messages are coming directly from them. So it's just working with your spiritual team. The rainbow for me, I have not seen this card. So I'm loving this right now. The rainbow for me, rainbow is just good luck. We got the sun, we got the rainbow. We got the bird. Is that a parrot? It looks like, oh no, that's a parakeet. Flying with, the rainbow in the background. So again, that for me just leads to, communication. But you have a lot of good things coming your way. And this is blessings from not just your spiritual team, but I think just, universe or creator, God, however it is that you associate with the higher beings. I think it's their blessing for you. Okay. And last but not least, Pachamama. Wow, I haven't come across this card either. This is the first time. So for me, that's kind of like Mother Earth. I have the sun, the moon. I don't know if that's the beginning of the planets, right? But it's almost like Mother Earth, kind of. She's watching over everyone. So you are divinely protected, okay? You are being watched over, Aries. Those of you who are attracted to this video. Um, but let's take a look at the messages in the book and see what is meant for you. So for the upper world, we have the essence, angels, divine helpers, the ancient ones, and all varieties of luminous beings populate the upper world. It is the place where you go to retrieve your destiny and find out who you will become, discover your great potentials and undreamt of possibilities. It is also the place where the spirits of the dead arrive when they complete their journey to the light. The invitation, the upper world is calling you to step into your fully realized self. Clear distractions, right? Eight of Cups. So that you can move into a higher destiny. Do not fall to the temptation to craft a slightly more improved version of yourself. What you perceive as a problem or an obstacle is, in fact, the irritation you need to take the great leap. Remember, you cannot cross the Grand Canyon in two small steps. So, again, remember we saw the Fool earlier in reference to love, so it could be towards a new person that the universe has sent to you, or other things as well. Let's take a look at the rainbow, number 41. The rainbow symbolizes the seven steps of a true spiritual path, which manifests as the colors of the seven chakras. In the Himalayas, the rainbow body is seen as the full realization of our essence. The rainbow also represents the bridge between the physical and the spiritual worlds. At the end of our lives, we can journey across the rainbow bridge to the highest heavenly realms. When the rainbow appears, it is an affirmation that all is well and that you are in the right relationship with spirit. The invitation. The rainbow tells you that the end of the storm is near. Persevere and remember that it is darkest just before the dawn. Do not give up hope. Things are about to take a positive turn. Listen for the morning rooster that announces the coming of the dawn, even while the night is still darkest. But do not claim victory yet or let your guard down fully. Okay. Okay. So, hold back. Okay. Don't just take anything. Don't change too much. You're on the right path. You're doing the right things. Just hold back. Don't, um, like you said here, don't give up hope. Don't claim victory just yet. Wait until you finally cross the finish line to do that. Okay. And last but not least, number 40. Oh, 41, 40. That is Pachamama. And the essence of this card is that Pachamama represents the unconditional love that the earth has for all her children, including the stones, the plants, the animals, and humans. She is the goddess of earth, also known as Gaia, who pervades all creation in our planet. Thanks to Pachamama, our timeless soul can experience life in a biological body. The joy and pain we taste during our brief time on earth are invitations to discover the boundless love of Pachamama. The invitation: you are a child of the earth. Now is the time to eat right, love right, and be joyous, regardless of the circumstances you may find yourself in. Be grateful for your life, your body, and all that nourishes you. Pachamama invites you to relish each breath, embrace your joy and your pain equally, and discover love through both. Let Pachamama know how much you appreciate all her blessings with an act of service such as planting a tree, helping save an endangered species, or protecting the ocean. Excellent. So these are things that just some suggestions that you can do to show that you are grateful. Again, this is, um, if you're a spiritual practitioner, like I said before, this you're able to have that clear communication with your spiritual team. I'm seeing this in a lot of the readings, so I believe that the audience that I'm targeting are those who are actual spiritual practitioners in their um, and their chosen practice, I guess I'll say. Um, so that connection that we have with, or that you have rather, right, with spirit is very close. It's very you're very connected. So you know this, you know that you're being watched over. Remember, I did say you may need to upgrade your altar. You may need to, dress it up some. You may need to make some changes to it, and that's okay. That's great because you're developing a deeper bond, a deeper connection with your team. Um, we don't want to allow just anybody into our lives. We don't want to accept just any offer, and it's okay to be picky about it. We But we do want to be mindful and make sure that we're continuing to do the right things and not let ourselves go with any temptations. You know, this includes finances, making sure you let go of those again that are not of the highest interest for you, and being open to give and to receive love. Okay, I think that's very important. And this can be love in all areas of your life. And if you're looking to start a new relationship, you may be sent someone, but make sure you take your time to get to know them to make sure that they check all the boxes and you can check them for their red flags too at the same time. All right, so let's take a look at Aries ladies. Aries ladies, we have asking opens a pathway. So, this is your special message, and it says, when I ask questions of my inner being, I discover that beautiful and helpful answers always come to me. So, I think you're pretty much on the same level as the Aries men, Aries ladies. You're also very deep spiritual practitioners in your craft. Um, you, I think what's going on with Aries is that you guys have definitely or not you're leveling up, or you have leveled up, and now you need to reflect those changes, and you need to become more balanced in how you're going to maintain this relationship. That is a lot of work. It is a commitment, but it's something that you've dedicated yourself to. But again, also being open to love in all the right ways. So, yes, all those affirmations and signs and synchronicities that you are seeing, all those omens. I'm getting feathers. So, like, if you see feathers, that is it. The flower too is very important. Maybe you ask for certain flowers to see a specific flower. It could be this white flower. I don't know the actual name of it. Maybe it's the color of the flower that's important. I normally never focus on the roses. It could be roses. If you ask to see flowers, however, whatever your specific flower may be, whatever specific color may be, those are your confirmations, those are your messages. So don't doubt them. And you know this, but I think you're looking more for confirmation of if you're doing the right things, and you definitely are. So I say congratulations to you, Aries, men and ladies. I wish you the best 2022. I am with you in hoping that we can overcome this COVID really soon. All these crazy things that are going on. And it's time for us too to do our part as spiritual practitioners and start giving getting more light out into the world. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you can, because you have the skill, the ability, and even the energy to do that, that may be a way to show your gratefulness to Mother Gaia, because we all know that our planet is in need of some healing in every aspect. So, thank you so much for this opportunity to read for you. I really appreciate it if you stayed with me this whole way through. And I definitely look forward to reading for you in the next time. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Remember, you're more than welcome to reach out for reading. Check out the About tab on my channel. And until we read again, bye.